What's up, fellas? So we're gonna do a different one today. Aside from the Monte Carlo and aside from the Cross, I'm gonna spend the full day working on these parts for Phil so I can get them knocked out and done and back to him. So as for that, make sure you tune in and watch. We are gonna lay some paint, some base coat. We're gonna lay a shitload of flake and a shitload of clear. So with that being said, guys, let's get into the video. Alright, fellas, so I decided what I'm gonna do is I went ahead and ordered some candy green from Limeline, which was like $64 compared to the $100 for the same crap here at our local paint shop. So Napa Paints didn't have green, a special order, and Southwest Paints wanted $100 for it. So it's on order. It'll be here on Wednesday, and gives me some time to do all this other stuff I need to get done anyways. I'm not in a hurry to finish it. So we'll paint those parts, and maybe I'll throw some airbrushing on that cross and see how it comes out. Which, just in case I don't like it, then we'll have to sand it all down again and start all over. But I'm going to really try to continue where I'm at with it. Maybe we'll add some more graphics, I don't know. But this Zenith Gold has been sitting a while, and all the metallics went to the bottom. So we've been stirring for a good minute here. Finally, I can feel the bottom is smooth. Anybody wants to give me a paint shaker, I deeply appreciate it. Hit me up at CASKET32@gmail.com. Casket and the number 32@gmail.com. And if anything, hit me up, guys, or comment on my video and give me your email or whatever. If you got anything you want to donate to El Chapo here, or tools or whatever the hell you don't want or you feel that I would have use for, I would love to have it, guys. You know, I know I'm one of those guys that has a lot of shit. If there's something maybe you want to buy from me, everything's for sale. Maybe we could trade, work something out. Hit me up. I'm not afraid. I find stuff all the time. And, you know, I don't have a lot of money, but, you know, there's always a way to find it. All this paint that I got here for this project for Phil was minus the okay, so the color of the truck itself was the anniversary gold. That was purchased through TCP Global, the Hot Rod Flats, and that was the, I guess, the custom shop. I don't know what's the difference or whatever, but it's all through TCP Global. There's custom shop, there's Hot Rod Flats, and you can order whatever one, and they kind of all the same. That was the anniversary gold suede metallic is what we sprayed, the 57 GMC. All the other paints, the sand dune that was on the inside of the cab, this Zenith Gold, the flake itself, the clear, which is that Premier. We use that Premier Clear, Premier Reducer right here, guys. If you don't know, now you know. Rob Vanderslice is the man. He's my friend. He is a big time painter, well-known dude, and if you don't know him, watch his documentary on YouTube. Look him up. Look at all the cars and stuff that he has done for our community here in New Mexico, including Casanova and Joe Romero's truck from Rollers, the little Mighty Max that is now completely redone and just insane. Rob is one badass dude, really good guy, really fair with everything, and he has his own paint shop, guys. So check him out, Rob Vanderslice. He's got an online store, I believe, and he does tutorials all the time live on painting. So if you guys want to learn like more custom painting, he goes in depth with it, and he does panels, he does classes. He's also involved with our lowrider bike community building, where they teach you how to paint, which is really cool. I'm not part of that. I wish I could be, but I don't have time. And I know that they go do that, and they also do it with a guy, I don't know his real name, but his shop and where he paints and all that is called the Blast Factory. And these guys hold this class for the kids in the community, where you could go in there and they can paint your lowrider bike, and they do all these custom painting frames, so you get to do it yourself, and they guide you. And I think they even pay for the paints and all that if you take the class. And the neat thing is these guys, these kids get to go in there and learn how to paint and be a part of, what they're doing. So it's a really neat thing in our community that we do, or these guys do, is really cool. I think it's really cool. I have a lot of friends involved in it. My buddy Aaron, who is from the Oddfellas, if you don't know, look him up, Aaron Gonzalez. He builds custom stretched bicycles, and there's a huge community of that here, where all these guys build these stretch bikes, and they meet up and they cruise them all over the city. And they're really low and they're long, and they're built so many different ways. Custom, there's lights, there's trikes, there's just all kinds of different ideas. Tank style bikes, lowrider style, I mean, you name it. They're custom bikes, it's custom bikes. And Aaron is well known around here for that, and a really good dude, really good friend of mine as well. We were back in La Familia, another car club that I was in way back when I was a kid. Cool dudes, guys. Very cool dudes. When I do retire, I want to get more involved with those dudes and help out and learn more and do more and teach more and do whatever, and be part of bringing my shop and what I do involved with some of the stuff they do. I've just never reached out because I don't have time. When I'm retired, I will have a lot more time on my hands. Once I get my shop stuff situated and everything that I do, it will be really cool to be a part of it and to help out and, just attend and be there. So these panels have already been waxed and greased, and I wiped them down with some Windex. So they are not 100% perfect. There's a few minor imperfections on them, but at the same time, guys, they're door panels, bro. Fan wide open. Sounds about right. Damn, that flake is everywhere. That's just base coat. Now the flake goes on with some inner coat clear, guys. That flake will get pounded on top of this. Alright guys, so the first coat, hold on, let me get my camera off the stand here. Looks good. It was probably about 4 coats, I should say, because I did one quick, back and forth dropper, one side to side for evenness, and then I went back and I did it again. So it's probably got about 4 coats on it right now. I have about half left in my gun, so I'll probably be able to do one more of those, and then we'll determine from there whether it's enough flake or not enough flake. About it. We'll let it sit, and then we'll put some regular clear on it. Catch you in a minute. Coat number 2, guys. Flake. second coat. It was a little heavy, but we're laying flat, so we're good. There's a hair hanging out here. Good thing I didn't flop up and go right inside my paint. I think we need more flake, guys. It looks really good. It's really, you see a lot of the base coat still. So I'm gonna go mix another batch, and we're gonna continue to hammer. So I put a lot of flake in that thing, and still it ain't enough. We're gonna go for it, guys. It's gonna look like a damn boat. Catch you on round 3. All right, guys, we're mixed up for about another probably 8 coats in here again. This will be the third round. So the third round should be good. After this, I'm not going to put no more. I think it'll look pretty cool the way it is. But we're going to go from there. So I am using the Eurochem Intercoat Clear. And that shit dries like in 10 minutes, bro. Quick, and it's slick. It's nice. It lays really nice. I love it. It's good stuff. I've actually never used it, and I'm going to keep buying that shit. I'm going to let this cure for a little bit, and then I'm going to give it another blasting. Way different this time. It really filled it in. I don't like the salt peppered look, so now we're starting to get heavy. Oh yeah, look at that. Every time you come around my city, bling bling. Look at that dancing. Butt naked on a pole. That gold. It's killing it, bro. Alright, guys. Get with you back on round number 4. Number 4, guys. We're on the number 4. I don't know, there's probably 10 coats by now by the time I've been doubling up my coats. So I have 4, so I have 8 coats on it right now. And then I probably have enough in there for 2 more on each one. So be about 10 coats, dude, of straight inner clear with flake, heavy. And then we're gonna add the graphic and then throw some clear on it, and they'll be done. Let's get on it. There ain't nothing left. Alright guys, there you go. You saw it for yourself. Probably about 10 coats of freaking inner coat clear, pounding with flake. And I think we're going to stop right there. I think it still gives a little bit of that backdrop from the other color, plus the gold. I think a little bit more flake would just be too much for it. I think it looks good. Alright guys, well, graphics didn't work out. Those things peeled like crazy, dude. You know, I've always had good luck with stuff like that, but not lately. So today we took the graphics off. Crazy thing is, you can kind of still see where it's at, but it's not going to make a big deal. I think he's going to throw some pinstriping on it anyway, so it's not going to really matter. I could just have him maybe just pinstripe GMC on it right there just to cover it up. You can't really see it. I mean, you can, but you can't. It's almost like a ghost pattern. But so right now it had one little drop coat on it, and now it's got 2 thick coats on it. I'm gonna let it sit for probably about 10 minutes. Let it flash, because it is pretty warm out here and the sun's directly hitting them. I'm gonna let them flash, and then I'm gonna have to put you guys on charger, but I'm gonna let that stuff flash down, and then what I'm gonna do is clean up the gun, because I gotta go. Ran out of time again, and unfortunately today I have to work. So anyways, other than me just throwing, what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna put regular clear today. I'm gonna basically just hammer it down with inner coat clear, bury the hell out of it, let it sit, and then when we come back this week sometime, I'll wet sand these down, and then I'll put 2 coats of regular clear on it, and it should be good enough. But for now, I'm going to end this video on the door panels 57 Chevy GMC for Phil, and I hope you guys liked it. Anyway, fellas, make sure you like, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and tune in for the next one when we wrap up this cross.